Hello and welcome dear students to this lecture. Today we are going to talk about English vowels. As you know, this is the second part of sounds of English. We talked in our last lecture about consonants, and today we are going to talk about vowels. In this lecture, inshallah, we are going to study the nature of vowels, what do we mean with vowel, or the definition of vowels, and vowels categories, and also description of vowels. About the nature of vowels, you can say vowels are sounds in which there is no obstruction to the airflow as it passes from the larynx to the lips. Vowel sounds allow the air to flow freely, causing the chin to drop noticeably, whilst consonant sounds are produced by restricting the airflow. Vowels are produced without any obstruction to the airflow from the lungs as it passes up through the windpipe or trachea, through the voice box, which is known as larynx, and out of the mouth. A human positions the tongue, jaws, and lips in a specific shape. There is nothing to obstruct the airflow, so the air will come out freely. So here you remember this diagram. The air moved from the lungs to the larynx, or the sound box or the voice box. Then it moved to the vocal tract, okay, to make a sound through the oral cavity or through the mouth, or even to make the sound through the nasal cavity or through the nose. Here you can see the nasal cavity and the oral cavity. So the air will come out freely, okay, through the mouth, okay. The consonant, we said, the nose or the nasal cavity is also used. Vowels categories. Vowel sounds are usually divided into two main categories based on sound quality. The first category is short vowels, and the second one known as long vowels. Short vowels. Short vowel sounds, due to the short duration of the sound being made, the sound cannot be held onto without becoming distorted. So let's see. You have the short vowels of English. This is the vowel I, I. This one is E, E. This is A, A. This one is O, O. This one is schwa. Here we have the vowel U, This one is O. O. In case you want some examples for them, here we can think of some different words. For example, fit. Fit. In case you want to practice, fit. It. It. Here we have bed. 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 Ed. E. Here we have fat and bad. Fat, at, a, or even bad, add, a. Here, cup, up, up. Here, about, up, up. This is the shortest vowel. Here we'll find put, 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 oh, oh. Here we'll find hot, hot, hot. Okay, these are the English short vowels. What about long vowels? Long vowel sounds, due to the length of their pronunciation, these can often be held without distorting their sound. So we'll find them long as long sounds. At the markers here, we'll find the 2 points after them. So here you can notice these 2 points. That means the sound is long. So such type of marks after the vowel tell us about the length of the vowel. So here we have the long vowel E. E. Here, air. Here, R. R. This one is O. O. The last one is U. U. So the long vowels are 5. You can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But the short vowels are 7. Okay. Let's take some examples for the long vowels. Here, E, as in sheep, eep, e. This one, as in bird, erd, air. This one, as in part, art, ah. This one, as in horse, horse, or. The last one, as in food, ood, oo. Okay? So let's compare them. Let's compare the short vowels with the long vowels. Here we'll find E. This one is I. I. E as in sheep and I as in ship. Here you can see bed. The vowel here is E. as in bed. Here we have a as in bad, bad and bed, bad, add a, bed, ed, e. You will find but, but. The vowel here is a, but, up. This one as in bird, erd, also girl, air. This one as in about and America. It is the shortest vowel, as we said, up. Here we'll find the vowel a, the long vowel as in part. So this one is a, this one is a. And here we'll find o, as in God, hot. Okay. Here we'll find o, as in horse. Okay. This one is u, as in put and football. But this one is oo, food, ood, oo. This one as in foot, ut, oo, and oo. Okay. Now let's move to the description of vowels. Vowels are described and classified according to the following characteristics. The first one is the distance between the surface of the tongue and the roof of the mouth, which is known as palate. And here we can describe it also as a tongue height, as open, mid, or close. Also, in case mid here near to open, we can say open mid. In case it's near to close, we'll say close mid. The second point that can be described and classified by pointing the part of the tongue that participate in making a vowel. Is it back, front, or central part of the tongue? The third point that used in describing and classifying the vowel is the shape of the lips. The shape of the lips or lips shape. So they can be described as rounded, unrounded, or spread, or neutral. So here we'll see them even in some diagram later, inshallah. So this is a quadrilateral diagram. It's known as quadrilateral diagram or vowels diagram or vowels quadrilateral diagram. The distance between the surface of the tongue and the roof of the mouth here can be described through this one, okay? So we can see even the tongue height. When we say tongue height, here, let's say this is the shape of our mouth and this is the roof, okay? Or the what? The roof or the palate. And here we'll find the tongue. The tongue will move up to touch this area, okay, or to move to this area. So it will narrow the space in order to let the vowel be made, okay? Okay, as you see here, we have the quadrilateral diagram. In case the tongue raise up, okay, from its position near to the roof of the mouth, okay, here we'll say the height is close. The height of the tongue is close to what? To the roof of the mouth. Close. Okay. You will find some sounds as oo and e. Okay, when it's close. Okay, or even when the tongue is close to the roof of the mouth. In case the tongue come to this area, here we'll say it's mid. And in the mid area, we'll find a, as in about, and the vowel e, as in bed and head. Okay. Sometimes the tongue come near to this line, okay, which is between mid and close. So we'll say the sound is close mid. It's close mid, okay? So we think of this line, okay, as close mid, okay? In case the tongue stayed in its position, okay, normal position here, we'll say the tongue height is open. So the air can come from the larynx and go through the mouth and lips here. We'll find the lips here, okay? So otherwise, okay, if the sound, okay, or if the tongue come to this area to produce the sound, okay, so we'll say the sound is open mid. So this line is open mid. This line is close mid. Okay, this line is close. This one is open. They describe even the position of the tongue or the height of the tongue, and here we'll find what? Mid, the mid point, okay, of the tongue. Okay, so this is about the tongue height, or the distance, to measure the distance between the surface of the tongue, in case this is the tongue here, and the roof of the mouth. Here we'll point the part of the tongue that participate in making a vowel. Is it back or front or central part of the tongue? So this is, or these are the parts of the tongue. Front part of the tongue, because this is the tongue. This is the front part of the tongue, and this is the central part of the tongue, and this one is the back part of the tongue. The last thing that should be described, okay, when we want to describe a vowel, is the shape of the lips. So we can describe them as what? Rounded, unrounded, or spread, or even neutral. In case the front part of the tongue participate in making the sound, here we'll say the shape of the lips will be unrounded or spread. In case the back part of the tongue participate in making the sound, we'll say the shape of the lips will be rounded. In case the central part of the tongue participate in making the sound, that means the shape of the lips will be neutral. So let's see the diagram, okay, the quadrilateral diagram that can tell us about this point, okay. So here we can say, in case the sound come from the back part of the tongue, okay, here the shape of the lips will be rounded, as in ooh. Say ooh, food, ood, ooh. This is the back part of the tongue, okay. The sound will be neutral, or even the shape of the lips will be neutral, in case the sound come from the central part of the tongue, as in aw, aw, heart, okay, card, and part. Aw, the sound here is aw. So this is the shape of the lips. So the shape of the lips will be neutral. And in case the sound comes from the front part of the tongue, okay, the shape of the lips will be spread, as we said, spread or even unrounded. We say spread or unrounded. Okay, that means not rounded. So we have three shapes of the lips: rounded, spread or unrounded, or even neutral. Okay, so that's all about our lecture for today. See you inshallah next week in some new topic. Goodbye.